I made a video yesterday about Bama should be the team into the college football playoff, and they are the team in the college football playoff, the last team in. And that video is popping off right now, so I thank you if you have watched that video and left a like on it. I thank you for that already. But I don't want to see any more argument about they shouldn't be in, because they're in, okay? The question now becomes, what happens if SMU loses to Clemson in the ACC title game? What team gets in? Is it an SMU? Is it an Alabama? And I believe I may have touched on this in that video, saying that Bama should be in. I think on a broad statement, that's true, that Bama should be in over SMU if they lose to a 9-3, I guess 10-3 then Clemson team. I think that got blown out by Georgia, that Alabama has a win over. I think that should be true. Now, I don't know if it is going to be true if some things play out and happen. I think if SMU holds it close, they lose by 3, they lose by a last-second field goal, they lose by a last-second touchdown, the game goes to overtime, and they lose, then I can't see the committee putting in Bama over SMU. I just can't see it if it's that close of a game. If they fight that hard, it'll be very hard to find any way to punish an SMU team for going to a conference championship in their first year as a power conference program and almost pulling it out and finishing the season at 11-2 with really a loss to BYU that was close and a loss to Clemson that was very close. I would argue those are two not as bad losses as Bama's losses. So I think in that sense, SMU won't get in. Now, if SMU gets steamrolled by Clemson, like steamrolled, I think Bama will get in, and they should be in if SMU gets steamrolled. If SMU shows they're not on that high-end ACC level, then they shouldn't be into the college football playoffs, because you have to be in the high-end ACC level to even have a chance in this college football playoffs. And at the end of the day, I don't care. And I don't know why people care this badly that SMU should be into the playoffs. Don't you want to see the best games as a fan? Because I do. And I know no matter what happens, a game with Bama in it or a game with SMU in it, the game with Bama is going to be a better game. The point spread is going to be smaller. There's going to be people thinking that Bama can win the whole thing. And the game's going to be better. And that's what you want as a fan. And I think ultimately we should just be rooting for SMU wins so Bama gets in. And the games are just better. I don't understand why people don't want better games as a fan. That's what you should want always. If SMU loses by more than 7, I think FanDuel right now, their odds, they have it if SMU loses by more than 10, they won't make the college football playoffs, because they're plus 390 to miss. I think they're plus 390 to lose by more than 10 points, which means the committee thinks if they lose by 10 or more, they will not make the college football playoffs. They will put Bama ahead of them. I think that's true. I think it's more just 2 possessions. I think if SMU loses by 2 possessions, I think they will not be into the college football playoffs. And maybe it also depends how that 2 possession comes. If it's a backdoor 1 possession game, then I still don't think they're in. If they are down by 3 touchdowns, they score 2 late touchdowns, and they lose by 6 points, and no, they shouldn't be into the college football playoffs. However, if they are right there the whole time with Clemson, they go down by 3, and all of a sudden they throw a late pick 6 with 10 seconds left trying to make a move, and they lose that way, then maybe they still should be in. There's obviously extreme scenarios that should be let go in a sense, right? I already feel it. I feel the comments already getting mad at me for dare saying Alabama should be in over an SMU team that loses. But I just want better games. And Alabama's the better game. Someone left a comment in the other video saying, I don't want a TCU-like team getting to a national championship and we get a bad national championship. That is SMU this year. Why would we want them in over a team like Bama if that is the real discussion? The committee doesn't want that. Anybody that is broadcasting these games don't want that. If you're a true college football fan, which I am, I'm not a fan of one team. I'm just a college football fan. I want Bama in. It's as simple as that. My name's Joshua. So if you like sports, please hit the subscribe button. It'll be an icon right here, a little circle. Just click that, hit the subscribe button. Watch this video that YouTube recommends. It'll probably be my last video how Alabama should stop. You guys should stop whining about Alabama being into the college football playoffs. Or you can hit this playlist that has every college football video I've ever made for this season so far. So watch any of those. Have fun with it. Please hit the subscribe button. Because I promise if you like sports, this is the channel for you. Ultimately, my name's Joshua Singh. I just destroyed my mic there, but thank you.